There's a famous law by a great sociologist, Abraham Maslow, that states that the law of instrument. If you have a hammer, everything will seem like a nail. And I think what MEPI gives you is a variety of tools, what to solve problems. Through like capstone, working on a capstone, different perspective from MEPI students, the volunteering events, the US semester, going abroad.
As a Middle Eastern female who felt stigma throughout my life, I felt the need to be as an advocate for women empowerment as with the opportunities I was granted as possible. Before entering MEPI, I was lost and I didn't have enough knowledge, skills, and expertise to embark on this journey. MEPI provided me with the tools needed for me to work on a project that was introduction to that field. IdeoTruck. Basically, IdeoTruck is a project involving a mobile truck that visits rural communities and equips them with the entrepreneurial skills needed for them to be more active in the community and enter the workforce. The sudden lifestyle change and being away from my support system and comfort zone for the first time proved to be crippling. However, as I started attending MEPI's workshops ranging from ways to deal with cultural shocks to building self-confidence and self-image, I learned how to manage my time better, and eventually I was then able to adapt to the new lifestyle and overcome those challenges.
I was under probation and I started reconsidering what I wanted to do for my major. I think I really found like a great support from the MEPI TL team. Miss Dina at that time, she was like, yeah, do whatever you feel comfortable with, we support you. I think like that almost, it was unconditional support. And like people who were really trying to help you find what you're good at and what you want to do. This really matters because it gives you like a freedom to be yourself, and you cannot find your passion if you're not being yourself.
So I think that's one of the things that MEPI empowers you with, is that they wouldn't just shut you off, or they would listen to you. They would try to better your ideas and like give you the tools to execute them in a way that you didn't even know was possible.
From my very first year, I had like a lot of doubts about my major and the major that I chose, and I was like specifically hesitant between doing computer engineering or computer science. And now 5 years later, I'm realizing that I did make the right decision.
Everything that MEPI does and that I've attended so far just put together my perspective on what I want to be and what I want to do, and that is doing another degree, especially with the PDP that we have to do, the public speaking workshops, the CV writing as well. It just all allowed me to be more curious about education and want another degree.
So, for example, the CV writing workshops have always helped me, gain the best possible internships, in which they helped me to realize, where the theory meets the practice when it comes to programming and computer engineering.
As a MEPI TL student, I learned that giving is much more rewarding than receiving. And I was able to implement that when I became a trainer at the LAU MEPI, and I felt that I was inspiring other students. In fact, when the students at the end of the MEPI journey started to contact me and telling me how much they were inspired by me, I felt some sort of internal satisfaction and gratification, and I couldn't think of any better feeling, to be honest.
When I first started debating, 3 years ago, I was like, a beginner at this, and then throughout, the different experiences I was exposed to being a MEPI student, I was able to actually, be a president of the debate committee in the MEPI program, and deliver workshops on how to debate.
We went to Qatar for the Qatar debate competition. And we had a really nice team. And I think just during the preparation, during the debates themselves, after the debate, whether we take a loss or we take a win, like showing that leadership and like being there for the team, being the ultimate team player, sacrificing for your team and working harder for your team. I think this is like a really underrated aspect of leadership, which is teamwork. Personally, I've never felt like I've ever been accepted anywhere as much as I've been accepted in the MEPI community.
MEPI is the best thing that happened to me personally.